Hi, my name is Raghu Bala. This is the roundup video for Module 1. First of all, some reminders. I think that most of the students should continue to engage in their small group discussion forums and complete the assignments for Module 1. The course is moving ahead quickly each week. A lot of material to cover, so I'd prefer, and encourage you not to fall behind because then there's a lot of catching up to do otherwise. In terms of Module 1, we covered your vision for your organization as well as what is intelligence. In terms of the course itself, there were several things that were discussed in the videos. I wanted to just quickly summarize some of them. First of all, what is AI? And there were several definitions given, and the one from Winston is what I encourage people to use. And that was like architectures that deploy methods enabled by constraints exposed by representations that support models of thinking, perception, and action. That's quite a mouthful, but if we parse that and break it down, that's what we probably are going to do over the next few modules. And then we can kind of show the various elements of AI, for instance, machine learning or robotics, linking to some of those concepts mentioned in that definition. And then we covered the topic of what is collective intelligence, and then there were several examples of collective intelligence currently. For example, the Google search engine was mentioned, Wikipedia was mentioned, and so on. And then in the videos, we also covered the goals for the course, and it's about computers that can be connected with people, and so that collectively they act more intelligently than any other person or group. And then in terms of the three main branches of AI, machine learning, NLP or natural language processing, or robotics. And those three topics were mentioned, and we'll be covering those obviously over the course of the next few weeks and so on. And then in terms of the outcomes for the course, those were summarized as being the applications of AI in business. And many of you presented that in your discussion forum threads. And then the strategic and technical factors in applying AI, as well as using AI for strategic advantage in your business. We also learned several uses of AI, and I'm going to cover that now. The first use was as a tool, and Wikipedia was given as an example. And then some other examples were word processors with autocomplete, spreadsheets, cars with cruise control, credit scoring for loans. Second was using AI as an assistant, for example, in cybersecurity. And some other examples were semi-autonomous cars, IBM Watson to diagnose medical cases, the chatbots that KLM, the airline, uses, as well as Facebook using AI for finding out trending topics. The third use of AI was for as a peer, and here the example given was for Lemonade Insurance, so that it pays out claims whenever it falls within certain parameters. And the final one was using AI as a manager, for example, in a traffic light system, or this example of this company called this technology called Cogito. I guess this is something that we're going to be learning more about in the coming videos, as well as CrowdForge, which uses AI to write encyclopedia paragraphs and so on. Those are four examples of use of AI in different roles. And then we also moved on to the Porter framework for business strategy. This is a very popular framework in MBA courses. Those who have gone through any sort of MBA program might have come across it. And then we're trying to kind of draw a bridge between AI as well as Porter's framework. and that was an interesting kind of like convergence of two different concepts. And as far as linking AI to Porter's framework, three examples were mentioned. For example, the use of IBM Watson for patient diagnosis, Netflix and Amazon recommendation engines to increase the strategic advantage for those companies. In terms of module 2, this is what we can expect. Participants will be introduced to three subtypes of AI, and then we'll be introduced to machine learning and also exploring casebook examples, and how we'll learn how machine learning could be used in your individual organizations. And then Professor Tommy Jacola would be delving into how machine learning could be used in various forms, and with various examples that he'll mention and so on. And then the idea would be for participants to map out how machine learning could be used in their organizations. So look forward to that in module 2. I saw a number of good posts on the discussion forums. I appreciate all of you taking the trouble to engage and share various pieces of information. I have picked out 3 posts, but this is not to say that there were dozens of others who did a great job by sharing. 3 that I wanted to share, and I've shared the information that they posted on the discussion forum that accompanies this roundup video, so you can read it. So the 3 are Cedric Bernard Laufer. He posted a article on artificial intelligence revolution. I thought that is a pretty interesting article that I wanted to share with all of you so that you can read it. Next one is a set of videos from Lucas Gentle, um, and those were interesting to watch, and I'd encourage you to take the time to watch these videos. And then Aftab Ahmed had posted a couple of um, interesting books with including the ISBN number. So way to go, Aftab. So I'm going to share that with you as well, so that you get a chance to maybe augment your reading. Not that you guys are not busy reading the course material, but anyway, this is a learning journey more than just a course. So hopefully you get a chance to maybe purchase or borrow these books and read them. Probably an interesting read. I'm going to do the same as well. So with that said, we move on to module 2 next week, which is machine learning, and we'll be posting some interesting articles posts on the discussion forums, myself as well as the tutors for each of the classes. Look forward to engaging with you on the forums, and have a good week ahead. Thank you.